So, okay, so here's my opinion on AI art. Broendo, thanks for 17 months. I think the actual, like, the idea and the what it comes up with and everything is neat. It's cool. It's whatever. However, it is used for shitty and scummy reasons when people take other people's artwork, feed it into whatever it is, and then that spits out something slightly different. That, yes, of course, that's scummy and it's shit. I like the idea of AI art and I think it's neat. There's been some cool shit. But yes, it can be used for bad things, and I feel bad for artists that put a lot of work into that, and then, you know, their art is just fed into an AI. I get it. I mean, this is my opinion for a lot of things. It could be cool, and I like the idea. However, it is used for bad purposes. That is like my answer to like 90% of things in the world, because that's kind of just true. That's how the internet was looked at back in the 90s. Okay, so why is that a statement that's said? Because if you look at the internet now, most people go, oh, well, we love the internet and we use it. So what is that same? How can you turn that into AI being what the internet was back in the 90s? How does that equate to what is AI art going to be in 2040 if you're equating it to the internet back in the 90s? Like, what is a statement? Why even say that? That's like saying, so what? So just like the internet, there used to be pigeon carriers that would bring you your mail, but then there was email. So you're saying there's still going to be people that are making art, but the majority of things will be AI art? That's the only equivalence I can see there with that. I'm not trying to shit on them. I want to see why people make the statements. Like, you know, like, what is the equivalent? People said to kill the internet and that it shouldn't exist. Do you think that the internet has the same utility as AI art will in 20 years? Yes. The internet has infinitely more utility than AI art will ever have. The internet encompasses so much shit. No, I don't like AI art when it comes to people just ripping off people's artwork and feeding it into a machine. And then they pop out artwork that's based on a piece, and then they say it's their own, or like, oh, look at the AI art, it's cool. But it's literally someone else's. I already said that. I don't like that. That's a scummy thing. The AI will generate images of hot babes and catfish weak men. Dude, that is not going to change anything. You can take a picture of anyone. If you're going to get catfished, you don't know how to work a reverse image search. You're going to get catfished from a Google image on page 3. AI art is not going to change catfishing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like the idea of all that, and like the technology behind stuff is interesting, and I find it interesting. But that doesn't mean that I also approve of things that are being done, you know, with said technology. Like I said, that's like 90% of everything in the world. Just slightly different nuance. Well, a lot of times it's just fed images, you know. So yeah, I mean, there is, however, so there's like different iterations of this, because this has been a thing that has been ongoing for years now with Dolly or whatever it's called. No, the technology has been worked on for years now. The image generation thing, where it came up with like a grid of 3x3 images, was accessible to the public like last year or something, as far as I know, to my understanding.